Hi, my name is Wayne Berner and I manage Minneopa State Park, and today it is the 2nd of October 2010 and we are collecting seed off some of our prairie. Some of the volunteers we have here today are HMC Herring Mining Center folks, and they're out here along with a prairie enthusiast group, and we are collecting seed for prairie reconstruction. And what we do today is basically we take our folks out who are volunteers, they go and collect the seeds, they bring them all back, they clean the seeds, and then we keep them in a dormitory state in one of our shop areas until next spring, where we'll spread the seed over some of the area where we are restoring some prairie. And that's what we're doing here today.
Okay, so I see these people over here. He's got a bag going. And what are we doing here?
Ed here, he is sorting the seed into bags so we know each species and each seed. So when we get to the point of actually seeding some of our areas, we'll weigh out the seeds so we can mix it, a proper mix for what we have in our prairies out here. And that's what Ed is doing at the moment.
Okay, so if we go over here to the buckets, maybe a little bit of a demo as to how we're doing it. We'll walk over here to the table as these people are coming up, and
basically what you'll see here is we collect parts of the plants. Some we take the whole top off of, but what you'll see is the little seeds on each individual plant. We pull them off, and they each have a carrying agent. Sometime you'll see where they actually take these and ground them up a little bit to get some of the carrying agent off. Then you're left with a seed, which is this little minute guy in my hand. And what we'll do is we'll take these, put them all together, and then we'll actually plant them later once we mix the seed.
Great. And so over here we have buckets that...
Yep, these are the buckets that our volunteers have collected over this session today.
Okay.
And Ed's basically in charge here, and he is basically sorting them out so we know which seed is from which plant, so when we actually mix them, we got association.
And Ed, you are evidently someone that knows a lot about seeds.
Well, I've been doing it for 30-some years.
30 years. And what do you have in your hand there?
This is switchgrass.
Switchgrass, okay.
One of the major prairie grasses. And one that we don't have a whole lot of in the park, so this is a good one for us.
And these seeds, they were all gathered here in the park today?
These were all gathered today, or yesterday, or the day before.
Okay. And so what will the process be from here as we go?
Some of it is clean enough that we can seed it just the way it is. There's still some here that needs to be separated from the stem so that we can easily blend it with something else.
Okay. So your process is we're going to get it into a bag, and
right now it's just going to get bagged in paper bags so that it can air dry a little bit. It needs to dry out a little bit more.
okay. I have another one here. And when will you plant this, and where?
Well, it might be planted this fall or this winter. I prefer to plant it fresh when I can. And we've got a project on the mill side of the park that we hope to get planted either this fall or maybe planted on snow this winter.
Okay. Thank you. It looks like we're off to a great start here of getting things going.